Hey, it's Saturday, and I thought I'd come on a Saturday because that is the day that all of the YouTube numbers say is when you guys watch. So I am going to upload Saturday morning for you to watch. Normally, um, my schedule is Friday or Sunday and Wednesday. But since the algorithm says Saturday, I'm going to give it a whirl for a few weeks and see what it is. I'm still going to upload Sunday and Wednesday, but let's try a couple Saturdays and see what happens. So, what are you going to see today? Are you going to see my coffee? Because it's morning coffee, right? Oh, and look behind me. Oh, look at my husband walking around the yard. I have no idea what he's doing. But you get a little extra view of David walk. Oh, what's he doing? He's doing something in the bird feeder. Well, this is a nice interruption. So he's putting the camera back. So this was my birthday present 2 years ago, this little bird feeder. It took 2 years to come. And when it finally came, David set it up. He charged it. And it works on his phone. And I have yet to see a single bird on my phone. I have seen live birds. And he did show me some videos. Guess who our major visitor is on this bird feeder? Squirrels. Squirrels visit this bird feeder. Thanks, David. So, what I was going to show you before we had that little on the fly interlude was that, my jar cozy? And the pattern is in the video where I talk about the jar cozy. It's written in the info below. Well, look, it fits on my hot mug too. So it's cold today. I've already had a cold one, but now my second one's a hot one because I'm cold. But I said, hey, let's see if my jar cozy fits on my mug. And it does. It fits perfectly. And it completely covers it up to the lid. And it's actually it's warmer. It's like wearing mittens on my gloves or my hands, only it's around my jar. So I can just hold my jar and get a little warmth. And this cup has flowers on it. I just went and got it at Home Goods. There's no particular brand or anything. I just want a dishwasher. So I looked at all of them and said, what goes in the dishwasher? That's the one I want. Life is too short to be doing dishes by hand. It's bad enough that we have to do our knives by hand. And now I have silver. I don't know what I'm going to do. And I've got a few plates I do by hand. But I'm just going to use these things. Anyway, so morning coffee in my mug. Here, let's turn it around to the heart side. There. I haven't put these kits up, but if you want these, I can put these up as kits. And you would get 2 surprise heart buttons that are from Jane, because I have them separated out for you for your mug. Last night, if you're on Instagram, you saw, I'm going to change hands here because I'm doing this on the fly in the unprofessional way. Last night, I took the first step towards getting the embroidery pattern printed onto fabric. So here it is. This is going to be a process, though, because let me tell you, the garage is quite messy, and it might take some work to get to my printer. David suggested that I clean out my sewing room so we could bring it in the house actually, let's talk about my sewing room. Now, no heat. Still have no heat. So, in my sewing room, I haven't done anything because I have now renamed my room. It used to be Tina's room. It is now the refrigerator room because it is the coldest room in the house. So I don't go in there unless I have to. I go print labels for boxes for shipping and, run in there as fast as I can to get stuff off the printer, and that's it. No light at night, so after dark, you don't go in there unless you have a flashlight because there's no electricity in that room. Camping life. But I have my fireplace today, and it's roaring, and it lit the first time. I'm getting better, a little bit better. Yesterday was a struggle. But that's what we've got so far. I'm going to put in a few extra clips here and then close this out, and you will have it Saturday morning. I hope you enjoy. All right, I'm back in a new position in the house. I've moved to the chair. But further progress on the embroidery. I had to go searching in my room because for Sunday, you're going to get a little sneak peek because I'm starting a new project that I shouldn't be starting. I'm going to flash it in front of you. It's the Arne and Carlos Knit Along. I'm going to start it, but I'm going to start it with my own yarn, and it required some digging in my refrigerator room. Although we've just renamed it. Grace and I had a little excuse me, I know I hiccup for you guys all the time. Excuse my digestion issues. But I just ate dinner. Grayson and I discussed it, and Grayson came up with, well, I came up with it's now currently cold storage because it's storing all my crap in the cold. And then Grayson said, when summer comes, if we don't have this problem sorted out, it's going to be the Easy Bake Oven. It's a big Easy Bake Oven, though. Maybe it's more like the smoker's den or something like that, right? We could smoke meat in there. We could cook an egg, only there's no eggs. I guess there's an egg shortage. You didn't know that? I looked at eggs tonight. They didn't have any at Safeway. All right.
Cash and carry.
Oh, I guess they have eggs at cash and carry. So, ages ago, around one Christmas, I showed you the silk I have from Saju. It's this little logo. Contact us. We do carry these, and in fact, Kelly just brought in a shipment of new Saju silk embroidery thread. You can also do bobbin lace and all kinds of stuff with this. I believe you can even tat on it. But my plan is to do that embroidery with the Saju silk. And I have two boxes of colors. And just on a quick glance, between these three sources, I think I have close enough colors that I can recreate the birds that I've just shown you earlier. So I have 2 boxes of the fil chinois. I think it's Chinese thread is what fil chinois means. But Ilian, when you watch this, please put a comment below and let me know what fil chinois means. Here, I'll show you the lid in case my pronunciation sucks. There. What is that in French? I have somebody that speaks French that usually watches, so go ahead and check it. And you met Ilian in the last video. I also have from Japan this thread. And I believe any of the colors that I do not have in the Saju sets that I have in this set. And again, this would be special order. So if you take a like to the idea of fancy semi-solid silk thread to embroider with, this is the stuff. Now, I am looking at my phone, and the orange that I'm holding up is darker than what you're seeing. And then look at this beautiful buff color. It's a little greener for you than it is in the actual. Anyway, I think between these 3 sources, I already have the silk, which, phew, I'm kind of glad about, because I wasn't looking forward to looking for that. But I have all the silk I need to do the embroidery. Now I just have to figure out the printer. And that means cleaning out the refrigerator room. But at least it's a goal to be had. Now, the other thing we have to do in the refrigerator room before I can use my printer, my fabric printer, is get some electricity. That would help. I could probably in a pinch plug into the bathroom. But right now, the entire room, except for the heater that isn't working, and the bathroom, don't have electricity. And we have to tear some walls out and figure that out. So, yeah, that's the status on the embroidery thus far. I've drafted the paper design. I now need to, and here's the steps that I have left. I have to take that paper design and digitize it and then turn it into a vector. And I have some software for that. I have no idea how to turn it into a vector. If any of you guys have skills, let me know. And then David does, so I'm going to hit him up if I get into a real pinch. And probably Grayson does too, so I've got those 2 options. And then the next step will be to clear out the room, get the giant printer, and it is the size of a small dining room table, into that, and weighs so much. So I don't know how easy it will be to get it up into the room. But it's a small dining room table and big printer heads. And of course, do I want to use the white easy printer head? No. I want to print onto dark fabric, so that's going to make it a little more difficult. So our maiden voyage will be probably the more difficult route. But that's process so far on the embroidery. Tomorrow, I'm going to pop back in and I'll release the normal Sunday video, but I'm going to talk about the Arne and Carlos Knit Along with the PCC DK, because that's what I'm going to use. And I'm hoping to crank out a hat for me and a hat for David, so that when we go on our Arne and Carlos cruise in September, that we have matching hats. And there's several of us who are going on the cruise that are planning on bringing a hat from the knit along. Okay, that's it for me today. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you like the channel, subscribe and ring the bell so you get notified when I have a new video. Just so you know, like I'm missing some of the regular YouTube people that I normally watch. So pay attention because sometimes the videos disappear. I don't know why. There's some weird algorithm that I don't even begin to understand. And I will see you tomorrow on Sunday. Bye.